Hey everybody, it's David Pingree. Welcome to another edition of Race Shop Project. This is our 2020 KX 250 and really fun bike. This thing you jump on, it's comfortable right away. We just wanted to sort of get the chassis and suspension as comfortable as possible. We didn't go crazy with the motor on this build. It was more about just stock engine, and the focus was really handling. We put a Yoshimura full exhaust system on this thing and a twin air power flow system. So it's basically a screenless air filter cage and their air filter. And you really get this thing just flowing better. More air in, quicker air out through the exhaust, and it really brings this bike to life. So that was sort of all we did as far as performance goes. We went to a few different people. Liner Suspension, Walter over there does an awesome job. We've used him in projects before. He's local and he's really good about being able to watch the bike and see what it needs. So we had him just valve our forks, stock forks, and he actually builds an entire shock. Doesn't use anything off the standard shock other than your spring if it's the right rate. And then also factory chassis parts got us some engine mounts. The bottom two are made of titanium. They have that rainbow coating on them. Titanium does not become more malleable as it gets hot. It maintains its rigidity, okay? You can understand why that's important down there. Whether it's some type of steel or aluminum or anything else, it's gonna get hot and start to flex more. So that's important down there in the front so that you don't have a lot of flex lower in the frame, which kind of translates directly to front end feel. The one up top, the upper engine mount, is made of aluminum, and this one has a hole in it. Sometimes it's multiple holes. Whatever that configuration is to get the flex characteristic that you want up top of the frame so that it rolls over easier into turns and gives you a little bit of a more compliant feel up here at the seat. We also have some Renthal bars. These are actually the stock bars. Went to some Renthal half waffle mediums. I got a Motion Pro throttle tube over here, so I didn't have to worry about that side. And then a really cool product on the front here. These are from Nihilo Concepts. It's called Lever Grip. They slide over the top of them. They're kind of a bigger diameter. They slide right on, and you take a torch or a heat gun, and they just shrink wrap right on. Super thin. They just give you a nice feel on the lever. It doesn't really change the diameter of them, so I liked it a lot. So the guys at Throttle Syndicate did these graphics, and man, super cool. There's not a lot of companies that can do like this gold leaf underlay, or they can do silver that way. Really cool chrome stuff. I was really stoked when I saw this. All that gold leaf is amazing. So big thank you to the Throttle Syndicate guys. If you're looking for something really cool and unique and custom, hit them up because they can do it. Moto Seat built the seat to match. We did have a set of W wheels on here. So they're Talon Hub built to their wheel spec, and we went back and forth. We wanted to try different wheel sizes because that wheel had a 120 on it. This we went to a 110. So that was just sort of an additional test we did. We got Scar titanium foot pegs, which I really like. I like to have a good platform there. I've used Scar before. They're super tacky, grippy. Don't come off of these things. And Dunlop tires. That was our build. So on the track, we were a little bit stiff initially, and Walter there at Liner said he likes to sort of start stiff. He said you're less likely to get in trouble and get hurt and crash when it's more on the firm side, and he likes to work backwards from there. So felt a little stiff when I first went out. We made some changes to high speed in the back, went a little bit softer, and a couple clicks in the front, and then I said I still want it to be a little bit softer in the front end. So we took 5 cc's of oil out, and boom, we hit it right on the money. The stuff worked awesome, and if you are in the Southern California area, he's a great resource. We'll go out to the track with you and kind of help you tune it. Because to me, that's a big part about suspension tuning. People say, oh, should I send my stuff in? Well, you can send it in and get it valved, but you really need someone to help you set it up at the track. Unless you really know what you're feeling and what you want to do, it's nice to have somebody that can help you do that. So big thank you to the guys at Liner Suspension. They made this thing work great. I could definitely tell between the air filter cage, the air filter, and this exhaust, the roll-on, not too much different than stock as far as the way the bike rolls on, but from middle all the way through the top, significantly better power. And it seems to me like it revs further and continues to make power further. Also want to thank Super Sprox. We used their chain and sprocket on the other wheel set that we had on here, so thanks to those guys. And that's really it. Like I said, on the track, this bike is comfortable. Even in stock trim, it just turns easily. It feels very light and nimble in the air. We wanted to just focus on handling and make it a little bit more plush in the little stuff and give us a wider range of where we can really push into bigger jumps or jump landings and stuff, and we nailed it. The Liner guys really helped us with that. We got a little bit better performance out of the motor with the couple of changes we did, and very, very cost-effective changes. So all in all, stoked on this bike. Thank you to Kawasaki for letting us ride this. We're gonna keep putting some laps on this thing all year long. We really like this bike. And thank you to all the companies involved. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next Race Shop project.